I got back from EPS early yesterday morning. I recorded somewhere between 30 and 40 videos and lectures while I was there. A bunch of those were videos with Nabil and a few other people while we were on the road. That was my first time using those kinds of cameras, so I ran into a few technical difficulties. One of the cameras, for some reason, recorded in 3-minute clips, so it records for 3 minutes and then starts another 3-minute clip. I won't know if it's distracting until I put the videos together and watch them. I had another camera that was on a flexible arm. I recorded about a dozen videos with it. Then I noticed that the arm was shaking as we were driving. I have to see how those videos turned out. One of the cameras didn't tell me when it was full. It just automatically started recording over earlier videos. So I think I lost some footage. These are the kinds of things that happen when you try something new. Then you work out all of the kinks and the recording goes more smoothly next time. So I'll start posting those videos tomorrow and sending out some autographed copies of Nabil's dumb books. I wanted to update everyone on Patreon. Patreon is surprisingly awesome. As I noted in a previous video, when people started asking if I was on Patreon, I didn't pay much attention because I thought it was some sort of social media platform. When I found out that it's a kind of crowdfunding site where people contribute to projects they like, I still wasn't terribly interested because I was thinking, how many people are going to use a site that I've barely heard about? But it seemed cool that viewers wanted to get involved in helping produce the videos. So I eventually sat down, followed the instructions on Patreon, and created a campaign. And then people started sending me piles of money. I've never had piles of money before. So what am I going to do with piles of money? Am I going to put it in a room and swim around in it like Scrooge McDuck? Absolutely. But having a bigger budget also allows me to start expanding, which is the main reason I was at EPS. Apart from recording some videos, I wanted to get another video maker involved for a particular assignment. For years, I've wanted to go through a bunch of lectures by Zakir Naik and Ahmed Deedat and Yusuf Estes and respond to them point by point. I never got around to it because my inclination is to keep going after Muhammad and the Quran. But I think that someone needs to post regular responses to Naik and Deedat and Estes to show how clueless these guys are. So I found someone to do that. He'll be starting next month. The other thing I wanted to do at EPS was to get a bigger project in motion. I went to two of my favorite scholars on the deity of Christ and talked to them about converting their written arguments into video form, and they agreed to let me produce DVD and YouTube editions of their material. So I'm going to spend a lot of time over the next 6 weeks reading through their writings to see how to condense it into some videos and tutorials. I'm planning to record the interviews sometime in January. Going to hire someone for the graphics and such, but you should be getting a very high quality presentation of one of the best cases for the deity of Christ I've ever read here in a couple of months on YouTube. I've got plenty of other projects rolling around in my head, but I'm going to focus on this one for the next 2 or 3 months, and I'm pretty sure that the experience I'll get working on this project will help with the other projects. All right, I'm going to post this and start editing some of the road trip Q&A videos. I'll probably post one of those every day until I run out. These will be in addition to my regular videos, so be sure to keep checking back on my channel because some days I'll be posting 2 videos per day, one of the road trip videos or EPS lectures and one of my normal recordings. Stay tuned. Now, back to work.